All right, hear me out.
Mama, this is garbage. Right here. No tea, no shade.
All tea, all shade.
Hello everyone, my name is Cara Mean Spicy. Welcome to my channel. Regular viewers will know that I like to keep things fun around here. I like to stick to lighthearted topics such as racism, politics, and death of a loved one. But today, we're gonna push the envelope. We're gonna talk about something truly risque, one of the most controversial topics on the internet.
Michael. Clothes.
That is correct. Today, we're going to be talking about Desi fashion, traditional wear, ethnic wear, whatever you want to call it. More specifically, we're going to be talking about how NRIs, or non-resident Indians, interpret Desi fashion, and whether or not NRIs have any taste when it comes to Desi fashion. And at the end of the video, I will be modeling for you all of my ethnic wear that I have in my closet, and you get to decide whether or not I have any taste. You can be the judge of whether or not this NRI is Gag City or Flop Tropica. If you want to skip straight ahead to the fits, I totally get it. But first, let's talk about where this debate started. It all started in the year 2022 when an account called Diet Sabia on Instagram, which is a popular Indian fashion account, shared this DM of his. NRIs really have no idea of Indian fashion. Even the most stylish NRI influencers wear super tacky Indian clothes, something that Indians wore a decade back. They need to catch up. Discuss. So, in the comments of that post, everyone cracked their knuckles and got to typing. The final consensus was that Indians overwhelmingly believe that NRIs have terrible taste when it comes to ethnic wear. That it's tacky, outdated, over the top, and even costumish. And the NRIs were fighting for their goddamn lives in the comments section, but ultimately, no common ground was ever met. And for the sake of this video, I will be referring to any Indian people that were raised outside the homeland, such as the US, UK, Canada, Australia, as NRIs or non-resident Indians, and any Indian people who were raised in India or currently reside in India as Indians. Now, that isn't me trying to make a differentiation between NRI and Indians as if we're two completely separate groups, or I'm trying to suggest that NRIs aren't actually Indian. Like, I hope you get it. I'm just trying to make this video easier to follow, you know? Although it was one measly little Instagram post, this thing blew up. Like, you just had to be there. Like, anytime anyone mentioned this debate online, it just got so heated and everyone and their mothers were arguing back and forth about this thing. So why am I talking about this now, in the year of our Lord and Savior, 2024? Because nothing's changed. Indians still hold the truth that NRIs can't dress for shit, and it all seems to have started from this one little Instagram post. The anonymous author of this post, whomsoever it was, were they speaking the truth that a lot of Indians felt in their hearts? Or is it all just a bunch of malarkey? Who has better taste when it comes to Desi wear? Obviously, the Indians. Like, that's not even a question. Nobody on the planet does it like the Indian girls do. Okay? Baby girl, the rest of us are just trying to keep up with you. Can you get mad at us for trying? When this debate first broke out, I honestly didn't understand what all the hoopla was about because I didn't really see a difference between Indian fashion and NRI fashion, but after doing a little bit of research for this video, I think the Indians have a point. So if you look at today's trends in ethnic wear in India, in comparison to what the NRIs of today are doing, it's very minimalistic. The girls are opting for more muted colors. You know, they're not giving up on color, but they're going for more grungy, moody versions of the color, you know? Even the springtime and summertime outfits, the colors aren't super bright, they lean more pastel, and the patterns feel very light and airy. Bright colors are still present, but usually they're the statement of the outfit because the bright colored piece is usually paired with either neutral or matching pieces. Monochromatic looks where the tops and bottoms match and whatever design is on it matches the fabric that it's on is also very popular. When it comes to jewelry, I see the girls opting for silver or other kinds of metal jewelry. They're not really going for gold and precious stones anymore. I also see a lot of mixing of ethnic and so-called Western wear. You know, long tops with jeans, statement jewelry with a basic dress or a basic t-shirt. I particularly love this aspect of Indian fashion because it's so practical and stylish. With the more extravagant outfits, the ones that are reserved for special occasions, the bling is more limited. It's present, the bling is still there, but it doesn't overwhelm the outfit. There's just a very elegant touch of gold and rhinestones. And it's not lost on me that India is an extremely massive and diverse country. I'm sure the trends are different if you look at the rural areas versus the big cities. Like, just from what I've observed, I've noticed that girls in the cities kind of wear more Western clothes, like t-shirts, crop tops, jeans, skirts, dresses. Like, they tend to dress more Western when you go to the cities. I am sure that fashion trends vary by region, by state, by city. I wouldn't even be surprised if fashion trends varied by neighborhood. Regardless, all throughout India, it seems that the key word is minimalism. NRIs, on the other hand, we tend to go for bright colors. It's very bold, very in your face, very throws off the white balance of the camera type colors, you know? The color of the blouse, dupatta, pants, or skirt are all mixed and matched. As my sister likes to say, they don't match, they go. The bling is also very bold and in your face. You know, mirror work, gems, rhinestones, it's all there. Everybody also wears very heavy jewelry. And I would also like to point out that everyone's wearing the little forehead jewelry, the tika. I'm not sure why, but the tika has an absolute chokehold on the NRI community for whatever reason, because I rarely see Indian girls wear that stuff. And lastly, this is my biggest complaint with NRI fashion. There seems to be no practical, everyday ethnic wear. Very few influencers are showcasing outfits that you could wear on an everyday basis. They mainly only stick to special occasion, very extravagant outfits. Which, you know, to their credit, is very beautiful, and it's very time-consuming and expensive to put together and do that kind of content, so props to them. But realistically, how often are you gonna wear those things, you know? And some influencers showcase outfits that are so grand, that are so extravagant and over the top, that the only time it would be appropriate to wear that is as a bride at your own wedding, which basically means that you would be wearing that outfit only once in your life, ideally. And I'm not trying to point fingers at them either, because that is literally all we have available to us. You know, if you want a little Indo-Western moment in your closet, tough shit. Everything that's being sold to you here in the US is either meant for weddings or festivals. You're gonna see, like, a lot of my clothes are meant for everyday wear. I don't really focus too heavily on special occasion outfits because I don't get invited anywhere. So, why do NRIs dress like this? If we refer back to the Diet Sabya post, NRIs gave several reasons in the comment section. Number one, and the most common reason, was a lack of availability. Speaking personally, if I wanted to buy Indian clothes, I have to drive 25 miles to the nearest Indian clothing store. I saw someone say online that the reason that these clothing stores abroad stock such bright and shiny outfits is because that's where they see the demand, so that's what they tend to sell. And this ties into reason number two, which is a lack of occasion to wear them. If NRIs are only wearing Indian clothes like 5 times a year, why would they go out and buy a new outfit just for the sake of keeping up with trends? Closet real estate is so valuable, and obviously I'm sure you know how much space a lehenga takes up. Number 3, which is another really big one, is price. So if I do decide to drive the 25 miles to the closest Indian clothing store, the minimum starting price for a dress there is $150, which, you know, if you go to Nordstrom, that's about the same price that you would get a fancy dress for there, you know? But the thing is, I don't really like the clothes that all these Indian clothing stores are selling, so I'm not about to spend that much money on something that I'm not in love with. So going to an Indian clothing store in person, that's one option. The other option is to order online, but if you do that, you're taking the risk of getting something that's poorly made, that doesn't fit, or possibly even getting scammed. If you have access to fabric, you can also have your outfit custom stitched. But the thing is, in America, if you go to a tailor and ask them to stitch you a sari blouse, you're going to be met with a very blank stare. They don't know how to do it. So then there arises the problem of trying to find a specialty tailor to make your fancy Indian outfit. Your last option is to go to India personally and pick out the clothes that you want. All of the options that I listed are beyond expensive. And at this time, when we have rent, bills, car payment, college debt payment, and all these other responsibilities to take care of, Indian clothes unfortunately have to take a backseat to all of that because they're a luxury item. Another thing that commonly gets brought up in this debate is that NRI fashion is stuck in the 90s or the early 2000s, or whatever era that their parents left India. Well, who do you think we go shopping with? When getting Desi clothes, I buy whatever my mom approves of. Even at this age, if I go shopping with my mom and I pick out an outfit, she doesn't even have to tell me what she thinks. She just has to give me that look, and I'm like, okay, enough said, I'll put it back. The last thing I want to mention is that in America, all the regions and subcultures of India come here and get blended together and get labeled as one big culture called Indian. For example, my family's from Bangalore. I'm a Kannada girly, but I know that in the area I live in, there's a very big population of Tamil, Telugu, Gujarati, and Punjabi people. So if you think about it, all those subcultures are so different, and yet the clothing stores here need to cater to every single one of them. I keep talking about Indian clothes as a conglomerate, but in reality, there's so many different styles of dress. There's saris, churidars, salwars, lehengas, gagra cholis, anarkalis. The list goes on and on and on. As a result, when these American shops are trying to appease the taste of such a variegated people, you get a Frankenstein mishmash of all these trends, which we have come to know as the atrocity that is NRI fashion. And to this day, if you come across a post or a reel or a TikTok online of an NRI wearing an Indian outfit, the comments are almost always brutal towards that girl. Here's a comment where someone's telling a girl that she's dressed as a semi-prostitute. You use the word prostitute as if they aren't women too, as if they don't deserve the same respect as we do just because of what they do for money. I am almost positive that this comment was written by a man, because if you look at what the girl is wearing, it's honestly not that bad. It's a sleeveless V-neck blouse with a long skirt. I have seen Indian women wear clothes that are far more quote-unquote scandalous than that. Here's another post on Reddit where someone is roasting this girl's fit. They write, I have noticed a lot of NRI Indians going for these over-the-top designs and jewelry. Is it because they want to satisfy white people's idea of Indian wear? Or is it because they grew up abroad and have no idea how Indian women dress up? Okay, these are fighting words. If I was out and about, wearing Desi clothes and living my best life, and you come up to me and tell me that I'm dressed like this only to please the white man, girlfriend, you better start taking those jumkis off right now because we're about to throw down. Here's a comment in that same post where someone writes, at a recent wedding, an NRI cousin was wearing a tacky cheetah print sari which looks like it's from the 70s. Alright. So here's the thing. I wasn't gonna make this video because I thought to myself, what do I know about Indian fashion? You know, like I don't know anything. But then I saw this Reddit comment and that is what pushed me to make this video. What do you have against cheetah print? I love anything animal print. I own so much leopard print, it's not even funny. The way I would go feral if I ever found a leopard print sari or a cheetah print sari, the way I would wear it and rock it unironically. Am I just proving everyone's point that NRIs have no taste?
I will speak like this if you're going to hurl accusations at me and attack me. You're going to get it right back at the right place. You
Camera, I hope you have.
Camera, I hope you're catching this. Damn you.
You will notice that these comments towards these poorly dressed NRIs are rather personal, you know? It's never just, your outfit is garbage, it belongs in the trash. It's, your outfit is garbage, this is why your dad doesn't talk to you, you're a disgrace to our nation, take your dupatta and hang yourself. A part of me just wants to go, people, it's just clothes. It's just clothes. But clearly, it's not just clothes, you know? People are getting mad because it represents so much more. Clothing is a point of pride and heritage, and when you're wearing an outfit just for the sake of getting likes on Instagram and treat it with the same novelty that you would treat a Halloween costume, naturally, people are bound to get a little upset. Also, I think that Indians feel that NRIs are misrepresenting what is good Indian fashion, which in turn is giving people around the globe a warped perception of what is good Indian fashion. fashion. Indians take it as a personal offense when they see their culture being portrayed in a way that they deem as tasteless. From this article on the first post, author Takshi Mehta writes about NRIs. We've all seen our NRI relatives wear absurd clothes and call them ethnic wear, which is naturally annoying because in their pursuit for a better life, they shifted base, along with which they alienated their roots, making the rest of us feel as if we've been left behind, in an inferior place. Whether the sentiment is right or wrong, I'm not sure, nor do I feel I'm in a position to judge, but what I can vouch for is that it is a sentiment that is natural and deep-rooted in the human tendency to compare. In this thought piece by author Kriti Kanaskar, she writes, "The obsession of moving abroad is rampant and is a social status in Indian society. It is this diaspora and the strong financial differences that led us to divide amongst ourselves." These articles are suggesting that the vitriol that Indians spew towards poorly dressed NRIs is coming from a place of inferiority, which, I don't know. I obviously am not in a place to speak on that, so the Indians watching this, you're gonna have to weigh in and tell me if that's accurate. I recommend you guys read these articles in full, but I will say I don't think these articles represent what a majority of Indians think. The Indians that I know seem to be having a grand old time in the motherland, you know? I don't see them sitting around and pining like,
"Oh, how I yearn to be in Los Angeles right now."
listen, Los Angeles is a cesspool. You want to talk about developing nations? LA is a third world country. Changed my mind. You know, I follow Indian accounts mainly because I like seeing snippets from their daily lives. Like, I love seeing their outfits, their meals, you know, scenes from their neighborhood, the greenery, the stray dogs. Like, it's all just so romantic and dreamy when you see it through an Indian person's eyes, you know? I sound like a white person right now. I know. The only way I could have sounded whiter is if I used the word exotic somewhere in there. Well, anyways, let me tell you what I think. There is no such thing as bad taste in clothing. The same way that there's no such thing as bad taste in music. There's just preferences. Regardless of where you're from, your size, your gender, you should wear whatever the hell you want and don't let the haters get you down. If it makes you feel good, then baby, it makes me feel good too. I don't know if I'm the best representative when it comes to NRI fashion because I am by nature a very tacky person, okay? I like to match my makeup to my outfits, okay? It's one of my little pleasures in life. When I shop for clothes, I told you I like to go for more everyday wearable pieces. I have a lot of long tops and kurtas. I don't own any saris. Yeah. I also like to think of myself as a bit of a seamstress, so I've made a lot of alterations, which you will see. I also have this obsession with creating a new aesthetic, which I have lovingly deemed heavy metal Desi. It's a combination of two of my favorite aesthetics, you know, traditional ethnic wear and heavy metal. You know, that's very much my vibe. Before I show you my clothes, I would like to ask that you guys not be mean to me in the comments, but I also know that's not gonna do anything. So let's make a deal. If you're gonna leave a hate comment, just make it funny, okay? Let's have a laugh. Can you do that for me, please? All right, to the closet. All right, so this is a kurta top that my aunt bought for me several years ago. She bought me a series of long tops and I just didn't really know what to do with them. So they were just sitting in my closet for the longest time and I just figured like maybe if I altered them or changed them into something else, I would wear them more often. So I have a series of long tops, which you are going to see, that have been altered to become sundresses. Whether or not you guys consider that blasphemy, I mean, that's up to you. This is just what I enjoy wearing. Actually, I'll take that back. I don't really enjoy wearing sundresses. I like the concept of sundresses, you know, like a cute little dress that you can wear out and about town during summer. Like, that was what I was going for. Looking at it now, it's a little loose, so it's kind of treading into nighty territory. I can see that, but I don't care. Okay, so this is another kurta top that got turned into a dress. I'm not super fond of the color of this one. It's a little too bright for my taste, which is really saying a lot because I love bright colors. I just think this shade of fuchsia, I don't know, I don't really like it. But again, I'm gonna blame this one on my aunt. She picked this one out. I think the embroidery work on the front is really beautiful though. I love that it's blue in this contrasting color. But that in addition to this shade of fuchsia, like, I don't know, it's just not really my taste, you know? I can definitely see like somebody who lives in a commune wearing this. I don't know what I mean by that, but maybe you do. I don't really have anything nice to say about this one. I mean, it's a cute look for like Arbor Day or something. This was my least favorite print of kurta that I owned, so I decided to use this as experimentation on how to alter a long top to make it into a dress. So it fits really well. I think I did a good job with the darting, but I would never wear this outside. Sorry. All right. Hear me out. I hated this print at first. I hated it. But the more I looked at it, the more it was giving like Y2K, like Powerpuff Girls. Like, I love it. I kind of love it now. It's so much that it's actually good, you know? If you paired this with like Y2K sunglasses and like a Hello Kitty purse, and if I also altered this one to be a short dress, I think it would look really good on someone. Not me, but it would look good on someone. So these next few outfits I have lovingly dubbed my good marriageable girl outfits. These are pieces that I would wear specifically the next time I go to India. You know, I can just throw this on and be out the door. I would feel comfortable wearing this around extended family. You know, these are outfits that are appropriate to wear to meet the boyfriend's parents for the first time to try and convince them that you're not a psychopath. You know, these outfits scream respectable, they scream responsible, they scream not crazy. As the kids say, very demure, very fun, and just, you know, very beautiful. Like, I feel so pretty in this. I did pair this with some chunky velvet heels. I have absolutely no business wearing heels, but I still own 3 pairs of them. I'm 5'8.5". 5'9" on a good day. I think it's hard to go wrong with a long top, some neutral tights, and some cute sandals. I'm not going to say anything mean about this one because this was a gift from my mom, so I love it. I don't think the color is reading well on camera, but it's like this in-between shade of blue and green and turquoise where it's not really any of those 3 colors, but the most nauseating combination of those 3. Again, I love it. I love it. Thanks, Mom. What the... Wait a second! Wait a second! It has pockets? Okay, Mom kind of snapped. Alright, I'm sorry. Mom knew what she was talking about. Yeah. There's no pocket on the other side, but... Sorry, Mom. I take back everything I said. This is easily one of my favorite pieces that I own. It is so pretty, so beautiful, so elegant. Oh my gosh. It's giving Singapore Airlines hostess, it's giving cabin crew, it's giving would you like more peanuts, sir? It's casual enough to wear every day, but it's also pretty enough to wear to a special occasion, and it fits me so well. And you know, if you like to dress modestly, then this piece would also work for you, but at the same time it makes me feel so sexy. Like, I feel hot in this outfit. I feel so pretty. Okay, enough. So I only have 2 full head-to-toe sets, and this is one of them. It's this gorgeous lilac salwar set. The tag called it a kurta with a bottom, but I mean, it's a salwar set, you know? There's some bling on the outfit, but it's very, it's very minimal. I get a little Superman reveal there. It comes with the dupatta as well, and the dupatta also has this gold silvery trim. It's a little loose from the last time I tried it on, and it comes with matching pants that are, whoop, about to fall over. This is like my Tamil neighbor's 2-year-old son's birthday party. This is what I would wear that to. I feel very royal. I feel very regal. It's so dreamy, you know? And especially like on someone with a darker complexion like mine, I feel like the color just stands out even more. So let this be a motivator for my fellow dark-skinned beauties out there. Wear bright pastels. It's gonna look bomb on you. This is the nicest article of clothing that I have ever put on my body. This is just luxurious. This is a full churidar set, which I bought from Fuzzles the last time I was in India, and I have the bag to prove it too. See? I went to Fuzzles with my mom, and it's such a gorgeous store. Like, the second floor is entirely just ready-made outfits, and you know, they had all these really fun, fancy colors, and I was gravitating towards the bright colors because you know me. And my mom, my mom was like, no NRI daughter of mine is gonna get clocked on the internet for having shitty taste. So this outfit was picked out by my mother. I think she has fantastic taste. I think this is gorgeous. Just like the embroidery work and the little gold accents, and there's even gold embroidery on the hem of the pant ankles as well. It comes with a dupatta, but it doesn't really go. Let me put it on. Complete the ensemble. Like, this is such a nice garment. Like, I don't even know whom I would wear this for. Like, I would not wear this to meet the boyfriend's parents. Like, no man is worth this outfit. Like, that's how gorgeous this is, you know? Like, you can't tell me shit in this outfit. I look like money. I look like I own 51% of this business. That's right. Why, yes, the pendant of my necklace is a golden wiener dog. Do I own a wiener dog? No. Why am I wearing it with this outfit? Well, I have to sneak the tacky in somewhere. I don't even want to take this off. Can I just end the video right here? Would you guys be mad? All right, I'll try on the rest of my clothes for you. So now we're getting a little bit more into the Indo-Western wear. So this is a kurta top, which I once again altered. Originally, I had altered it to be a summer dress. I really, really wanted to make this a summer dress super badly, but I just never wore it out. Like, it was just too short. Like, I don't know what it was. I just didn't feel comfortable wearing it out. So I altered it even further and made it into a t-shirt. I would call this my good luck t-shirt because I wore this in that video where I went viral. So I think it was for the best that I altered it. It's kind of wide. I don't trust myself with a sewing machine. I think by now you should know I'm not the best seamstress in the world. I can operate a sewing machine. Does that mean I can sew? It does not. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. I think it's fun, it's breathable, it's comfortable, it's suitable for everyday wear. I've worn this out a few times too, and I really like it. I paired it with these dark green flare pants, and of course, the heels that I have absolutely no business wearing as a 5'8.5" gargantuan. I just can't get over how beautiful this print is with the neckline as well. It's so gorgeous. How many times have I said gorgeous in this video? Well, I'll say it again. Gorgeous. Okay. I'm trying to look up what this blouse is called, and I simply cannot come up with anything. I bought this at a store here in America, and the lady who sold it to me, she's the nicest lady ever. I love going to her shop. I consider her my Indian clothes dealer because her shop like actually sells everyday wear and at an affordable price. So a lot of the stuff that you've seen today is from her shop. But anyways, so when she sold me this top, she told me that this style is really on trend in this city. It was a city that started with the letter L. It was either Lucknow or Lahore. There's a big difference between those cities, I know. I don't know what city she said, but if anyone knows what this type of blouse is called, please enlighten me. It comes with these little ties as well, just, you know, if you want to adjust. And if you wear this out at night, like, it has a tasteful amount of bling. Like, in my opinion, this is pretty tasteful. And it just looks really nice under lights. I am once again asking you to hear me out. I wore this outfit to a metal concert, and when I tell you I had the time of my life and I looked fantastic and the bartender called me a babe, I think he just wanted a tip, but I'll still take it. But I felt so hot that night. So this top is an old kurta, which I, again, butchered into a top. I love the embroidery design on the front, and it's black and it's got like this satin border. I paired it with this studded belt and shorts, and of course the fishnet tights and boots. I don't know what the mainland's thoughts is on Indo-Western fusion clothing, but I love it. I genuinely, like, it's my favorite genre of clothing. And if I had the money to dress like this every single day and buy the exact pieces that I want, I would dress like this every single day. I would like to dedicate this last outfit to anyone that hates cheetah print, leopard print, or any animal print for that matter. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I thought it would be kind of fun to close out with the absolute tackiest outfit I could put together. So the best thing I could come up with was this ruby red sari blouse with some rhinestone bedazzling on the edges, paired with this cheetah print jeans. And not only that, you got the gold bangles, you got the red lips, and you got the shoes. I mean, I would never wear this out the door, but I mean, now that I'm looking at myself in the mirror and the camera, like, I don't know. I think maybe I kind of did something. This is, no, I didn't do anything. This is Fran Drescher Goes to the Club on Bollywood Night. Listen, I said it before and I'll say it again. Wear whatever the hell you want. Don't let the haters get you down, okay? Hold on. I almost forgot the jewelry. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's the fit. Do you actually think NRIs are tacky? You think NRIs dress like prostitutes? Why don't you look me in my 4-inch bedazzled stilettos and say that again? So yeah, this was an absolute blast to film. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Feel free to follow me on my Instagram for all of my daily deranged thoughts and my embroidery art. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.